Got to send them on their journey. And away they go. Toronto gets one or two reminders to stay in touch, but Roy's Psycho, the yellow cap, first one to respond. Roy's Flash is right there, the orange cap. On top of the world, holding possession towards the inside. Fashionada in the red is moving around. Cassius Colt, blue and white silks. Then comes Toronto. Prince Ardent is mid-division with Shine up. Harmattan towards the inner. Jumping Castle is deeper out, and looks like Issy Keto is going to have to settle for the back of the field, racing about 7-8 lengths off them. There's not much speed on. You'll see a couple of them moving around. Anton Marcus and Roy Psycho with the yellow cap as they move down to the 1300 meter area. Has the lead a length and a half. On top of the world, not far off the action, Roy's Flash. You'll see that Jumping Castle is very wide around them. Fashionada is in the red, Cassius Colt towards the inner. Then we've got Toronto hugging the inside rail, 3.5 lengths off them. Reminders for Harmattan. Shine Ups alongside Prince Arden and Issy Keto. 700 meters to go, and Roy Psycho in front, a length and a quarter. Roy's Flash is second. On top of the world, third. Then comes Fashionada. Cassius Colt's between them, Toronto at the fence. Homeward bound, 450 to go, and Roy Psycho gave a kick. Roy Psycho in front, a length and a half. On top of the world, Roy's Flash, Toronto towards the inside. But at this stage, Roy Psycho still has a length to spare. On top of the world's trying to bear down. Toronto's on the inside. Roy Psycho's flat to the boards. On top of the world becomes a big runner on the inside. And as they come down to the last 100 meters, on top of the world is coming home at Roy Psycho. On top of the world to win it. Roy Psycho second. Issy Keto maybe third in Toronto. Here's number 5, On Top of the World. This is the son of Jackson from the Dennis Dreyer stable. 31 Rand 90, 590 the place. 5, On Top of the World. Goes on to register the victory by 2 lengths. Favourite, Roy Psycho's second best for the exactors. Issy Keto probably going to get up just ahead of Toronto. Issy Keto's on the far side. Then came Toronto, Harmattan, Jumping Castle, Roy's Flash. Roy Psycho had the lead, but On Top of the World was bearing down a big runner and comes through for the Dennis Dreyer stable. The son of Jackson out of the Jet Master mare Fly All Day, and then just quickens away for a cozy victory. Race 8, back to the studio.
Well, it's a good double here for the stable of Dennis Dreyer, and we saw them earlier on today with the Master. Out the maidens come through to win. And this horse, I mentioned pleasant surprise to the guys earlier on today, but Sean Veal's going to tell us a bit more. This horse has improved in a big way this evening, Sean, in a big way.
This, if people study form properly, if they watch his last run, this was actually ran a good race. He actually went past them and then just weakened. It was his second run last time after gelding. So today, drawn one. What more could I have asked for? I had a perfect lead from Anton. Well done to the owners for having faith in my boss. He always shown us a lot this horse, and he disappointed us after he had such a good barrier. Normally when a horses barrier well, they sort of win close to that, and this was taking a bit of time. But he won a very good race, this, and just well done to the boss and his wife in Cape Town. To my trainer here in Durban, Kerry, well done. Good job again. This horse came in the ring, he looked magnificent. When I canted him down, he just gave me a lot of confidence, this horse. And I told the boys, watch a pleasant surprise today. I come and beat this, the favourite here in the last, because it wasn't a strong race, this. And you only needed a horse with a half ability. I don't say he's a good horse, but main thing is he won a race for us. And I'm just blessed to be part of a team like this. Kerry, to the boys, they're helping Kerry a lot while the boss is not here and Shu is not here. But Kerry can do the rest of the talking. Well done to the owners, to my sponsors, the LG panel beaters. Mr. Pile, I told you, we're going to turn in a big way.
Nice double for you, well, Sean. Is tomorrow your last day in Cape Town?
Yes, tomorrow is my last day. And I've been here for like 3 weeks now, so things are looking very good here at home. So I told the boss, I need to stay here. I need to come back now. We got a lot of 2-year-olds coming through, so I would like to be here. And he just told me to just stay here while he goes to Cape Town to work on the 2 horses for tomorrow. And we're out there trying again tomorrow, and then come back on Sunday.
For the guys that are listening in, do you like your horses tomorrow in those 2 races?
There's a lot of talk about Bold Respect and Casimir and Mr. Terry's horses. But my horse last time, he ran such a good race in 1,000 meters. And going to the 1,200, I'm quietly bullish of a good run. I don't know how well he is, but when I spoke to Cornet gave me all the confidence in the world, and I know Mr. Crawford's a very good trainer. And so I'm just going out there tomorrow and hoping I can win a big race for Mr. Crawford to finish off the season on high.
Nice way you ended off your evening as well, and good luck for tomorrow.
Yeah, this just well done to LG panel beaters. Once again to the team, good team effort. To my boss and his wife and to all the owners, thank you very much for the opportunity.
Well done, Sean Veal. Let's get Carrie in. She's been waiting patiently. Well, I think it's a bonus evening for you guys if you just have to have a look at the horses on paper. But what a wonderful evening it's turned out, Carrie.
Yeah, we've had a fantastic evening. The horses we've had tonight, Illuminate, she is consistent. She ran second tonight. She's a big filly with a big heart. If they'd gone a little bit faster, in the race we might have got there. This horse tonight, Mr. Dry's taken his time after he had that early run down the straight, put him around the turn. Tonight was his second start over the 1900. Last time he had his excuses, this horse, so it was no surprise to see him pop up tonight with some natural improvement. Great ride from Sean. He had a perfect position on him, pushed a button at the top of the straight, and the horse kept finding. So I think he'll improve, and well done to the owners, to Mrs. Dreyer, who's got a share in this horse. I think she'll be very happy watching him at home.
Sure.
So we'll give them a call now, and this gets us off on a good start for the weekend. So we've got runners tomorrow, just one on Sunday, but nice start to the weekend.
Well, it's been a pleasure chatting the entire evening, Carrie, and give our best to Uncle Den as well.
Thanks, Dees.
Nice one. Carrie doing the interview here on number 5 on Top of the World. Well done to you, Den. Your horses come through, and a nice double for your stable as well. And if you caught this quartet 5, 6, 3 and 2, well, it's in excess of 11,000 Rand, that quartet, so it's a nice way to end off your evening as well. And that's a wrap. A big thank you to Sheldon Peters calling all 8 races. We've had Warren Linferner, Kevin Shea in Gold Circle TV, and of course Mr. Fish and Mr. Chips, or Mr. Chips and Mr. Fish, Denver Grantham and Matthew in the OB van. And a meeting will never go by without the mention of the best and hardest working cameraman on course, who is none other than Zane. For myself, Dees Dianan, you have a wonderful weekend. Until we meet again, take care. Salani Gashle.